So whatever you achieve, if you couldn't fulfill the purpose of God, then what's the point having wealth, having success, having everything? Shall we? Luke chapter 19, verse 2 10. Quickly we will read.
Then Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. Now behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, who was a chief tax collector, and he was rich. And he sought to see who Jesus was, but could not because of the crowd, for he was of short stature. So he ran ahead and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was going to pass that way. And when Jesus came to the place, he looked up and saw him, and said to him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down, for today I must stay at your house. So he made haste and came down, and received him joyfully. But when they saw it, they all complained, saying, He has gone to be a guest with a man who is a sinner. Then Zacchaeus stood and said to the Lord, Look, Lord, I give half of my goods to the poor, and if I have taken anything from anyone by false accusation, I restore fourfold. And Jesus said to him, Today salvation has come to this house, because he also is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost.
Amen. So what God was saying, shall we read again 9 and 10? Very important testimony about Zacchaeus.
And Jesus said to him, Today salvation has come to this house, because he also is the son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost.
Amen. So here, he was a rich man, never had money problem. He achieved everything he wanted. But he know himself, I am not fulfilling the purpose of God. Many people, we are thinking when we become rich, we are fulfilling everything. Not really. Why don't we go back and read every rich man's stories? Yeah. So when we read the stories, we know. Why don't we read the story of Alexander, great Alexander? He said, I came to the world with nothing. Now I am going. I achieve everything I want. But I am going now. Nothing. So if you see great people who achieve, they came with nothing and going with nothing. So whatever you achieve, if you couldn't fulfill the purpose of God, then what's the point having wealth, having success, having everything? So it is not even to bring me a blessing. When I think about even my deathbed, what did I do? Did I do good thing for the world? Did I do great thing for every friend, every family members? I have got so much wealth with me. But I'm going to die anyway. But what I have done? Whatever I accumulated, everything that I possess, am I taking even a small pin with me? So all my life I wasted running after money. I never want to build another brother. I never want to build another sister. I never want to be blessing to anyone, but only thinking about me and my success. But I have done everything in order to get my success. But end of the day, success cannot deliver me. Success cannot change my deathbed. Success cannot change even my sickness bed. He was 30 something old, and when he died, the great Alexander, small sickness destroyed him. Small sickness, greatest person in this world, but small sickness destroyed him. We don't realize. Many times, small thing can destroy us. But we think we are going to be here more than 100. Yes, of course you can. You don't have to even die if you believe in Jesus. The purpose of God is success. But where we are going to have success in a wrong place. That is exactly Zacchaeus did. He went in a wrong place and trying to get everything for him. End of the day, everybody was looking at him and telling him he is a sinner. He is a worse sinner. He did nothing to the world, but he is getting everything for himself. For himself. So, even when we come to God, even most of the Christians are coming to God in order to get what? Well, main thing in order to get wealth. Or in order to get success. Or in order to get healing. In order to get deliverance. But God never said, I am not going to give it to you. God said, all these are available for you, but that's the purpose also that we have to fulfill. Amen. Every healing, every deliverance, every blessing of God has got the purpose. Amen. It is very important. Your life has got greatest purpose. Every second that you are breathing, you are here, exist, has got a greatest purpose. If I am not fulfilling, I am already given myself to the plan of evil. Because plan of evil come to destroy, steal and kill. The purpose of God will be stolen from you, destroyed and stolen. That is how evil comes. So everything you put into these three categories, our purpose of God has been stolen by our enemy. We lost even our purpose. That's why the world is living for themselves. Because they lost the purpose of God. Most of the Christians even lost the purpose of God. We all want to live for ourselves. Everything we want to accumulate for ourselves. So we don't have a proper aim and goal. The aim and goal that we have, exactly the aim and goal that the world has got. There's no difference. But God said, don't act like a world, but transform yourself. What he was saying? Transformed. Don't go with their aim and plan. But you must know the plan of God. Amen. Amen. So Zacchaeus, there was a time he was going with the plan of the world. The plan of the world, the fear of the world, the future of the world, telling him, get maximum you can. Because your life will be in danger. Your life in danger. But I don't understand, even whoever having even trillion or billion, many billion, even trillion, they are not stopping. They are not saying, it's enough. It's enough, let me give it away. Nobody is saying. Even the Microsoft is not saying, okay, enough. Let me give everything away. But anyway, Microsoft are far better than the Christians. Because at least they are giving 10% to charity, to the world. What they are doing? What they are doing? Everything that you are seeing, Colgate, innocent drink, every big people, millionaires, even entrepreneurs, even teaching and giving 10% towards the world, towards a charity work. Towards a charity work. But only a Christian having problems to give. Only Christians. Everything God has given to us, That is the purpose. Amen. Imagine Zacchaeus is the greatest rich man. He doesn't need God, but he want to know about God. Amen. Amen. Many of us doesn't want to even come to church if the weather is wrong or something is not right. Even a car is not working. Or we said, oh, today car is not working. Praise the Lord. Father, you know, be honest. So we can't go to church. Anyway, pastor will be coming on live. We will sit and watch on live. That is how they say. But they never watch on live. That is how what do? They compromise. But then they never watch. Then they will say, okay, evening I will watch. Then they will say, maybe tomorrow I will watch. That's it. Tomorrow become day after tomorrow, day after become coming month, and next year. How evil is successful in your life and taking away everything that God has given. When I was a boy, I didn't have even money to go to church. But 15 miles away, I said, I'm going to go to church. I got ready. I came to the road. When I came to the bus stand, nearby the bus stop, because I had to pass and walk, but I found 5 rupees on the road. For me, enough for me to reach the church. Amen. So if I have faith, He will supply. I will have no lack. Then I can come. I can step out. Amen.